Okay, so apparently I'm live. I have no idea if this is working or not. As you see, I'm surrounded by clutter. Just getting ready to do some more work on my master's dissertation.
Wait, are you recording?
Am I recording? No, no, I'm live streaming just to see if it works. Don't worry, no one's watching. It appears to be working. Wonder how. Oh, I can see that I've got the number of people watching and the likes there at the top, which of course is 0 at the moment because no one's here. Now, how do I have any way of sharing my timer? Doesn't look. Oh, hello. Who's there?
Oh, is someone watching?
I've got one person viewing. I don't know. This is also difficult to see clearly.
Hello. Hello, whoever's there.
Basically, what I wanted to do was create a little bit of accountability. I find concentrating to study so difficult. I've started watching a few different productivity feeds, and I thought, you know what, why not? So you're joining me in my living room. My child is over the other side of the room, sitting at the computer playing Minecraft. I don't know if you can hear their voice because I'm working through headphones. But it'd be interesting to see how this works. I don't seem to have anything to learn more. Let's have a look at the moderate live chat. No. Okay, I don't really know a lot about what's going on here, but I figure if I spend 5 minutes chatting, then we'll do 15 minutes of work. Tell you a little bit about what I'm working on. I'm currently working on the research methods section of doing my master's, and I've got, I have basically had 10 weeks work to fit into about 3 weeks in the reading. I've got to get the reading finished first, and oh, the person's gone. They obviously got bored. Yeah, I've got to get the reading and things finished first, and then I've got a 4,000 word assignment to do before I start into the full-on research, and then I've got 12 months to submit that dissertation. 16,000 words. So it'd be interesting to see how it goes. But I do need to learn a few things about doing the live stream stuff, because I've never done live streaming before. And I see other live streamers and they put up the timer on the screen, but I don't seem to have anything to do that with. I don't see how I share. I don't seem to have share screen or anything like I would in normally if I've got Zoom or whatever, it has a share screen button, but I don't seem to have that. Pop out dashboard. So I've got pop out dashboard. What's that? Ah. So I have the one viewer. No, that just tells me this is the first live screen. Okay. I'm not sure how this all works. Could do with the timer, really. Right, so Eddie's trying to light me up. But what I really need is a timer. But that would involve another device. Eddie, have you got your rainbow clock on there?
What?
Have you got your little rainbow clock around?
What rainbow clock?
The little oval one, which...
No, I don't have that. It's upstairs.
Okay.
And set to the wrong time. And set to Fahrenheit. Set the wrong degrees system as well.
Of course. But, yeah, so... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a timer on my... I'm using my iPad to study. I use... Oh, where's my pencil gone? There it is. So my preferred method is to work in Nebo, which is quite a handy little app. And I'll show you that's what I've got done so far. All those what looks like little black squares is actually photographs from my screen. I'm currently working on Unit 7, which is all about academic writing. And what I also need to do is let's see what I can do with the timer. Have I got a timer app? You're right. Anyone who watches this is right at the beginning of learning how to do it. Oh. So I thought I had a timer as an app.
I'm going to watch your live stream.
Oh, Eddie. Yes, that's right. You watch my live stream, Eddie. I will download. This is a really basic.
There it is, front page.
It's great.
I can hear myself.
Oh, can you hear yourself
That
clearly?
was me. Yeah, I can hear myself clearly.
Okay, so I'm going to set a timer. Add timer. Oh, I can make it different colours as well. And I'm going to do 15 minutes with the sound. What sound should we have? Should we have...
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Okay. going to have conga party for to tell us when I've done 15 minutes. Okay, here we go. Oh. There we go, there's the timer. Okay, so I'm now going to go into my Nebo page, and I'm going to have to...
I've got an idea. Man, I'm going to record the latency.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start the timer when I actually say something, and then when I hear it, I'm going to stop.
Ah.
Okay. Go.
Okay, it's quite interesting because I can now see...
2 seconds.
I can check it in on myself by looking at Eddie's screen whilst studying. Right.
Set. There you go. Now it's more clean.
Right, how do I mute?
It's a feedback loop. Oh wait, no, it's back to 2. Oh, you've unmuted. Oh wait, no, it's back to 1 again. I hear me clicking my thingy. Oh, that. No. Oh, there it is.
There's the alarm. Oh, I've got to turn it off. Okay, so while I was muted, just that 15 minutes, managed to get through. You see, I'll show you the. I've made notes on how to write a conclusion. Sort of feeling a little abstract at the moment. I think it's because this is specifically things that I'm going to be looking at in sort of September time. Eddie, yeah. Are you able to use the chat feature? I think Eddie's finding it quite amusing, just the whole idea of going live, and it's like, going live sounds like a Saturday morning TV program. I think you have to be of a certain age to get that joke. So going live was a Saturday morning TV program when I was a child. Well, I think by the time I was a teenager, I started on good old Saturday morning swap shop. But,
I know I misspelt it.
Right. So yeah, I've got someone else has popped in now. Eddie is Eddie is being 13. It's quite strange to glance over and see on the other screen everything on a delay. But that's okay. I'm presuming that delay is from the setting. I don't mind what Eddie types. It's all engagement. Yeah, so see, of course, if there were lots of people watching now, I'd be going, "Oh, what are you studying?" But then I think you've always got to start somewhere, and it just seems like an interesting way of using my time and keeping my accountability whilst the only thing I'm really sharing is my time. So are we ready for another? Should we move it up to 20 minutes this time? I think 15 minutes is quite short. Okay. So 20 minutes. And I have a really nice fly.
Oh, someone said something.
Oh, hello, Nadeem. I don't know if you ever use productivity live streams and that sort of thing other times. This is me absolutely first time trying it out, seeing at the most basic what the technology does, and trying to get some studying done. I will point out that Edward in the live stream is my child, who. Oh, you're in India. Oh, wow. I'm in Britain, in England. So should we go for a 20 minutes study now? So I've set it up on my timer. I really need to get some of my favourite live streamers have really nice little timers that come up on the screen, and I haven't worked out how to do that yet. So 20 minutes.
Oh, I can actually tell you how to set those up.
Fantastic. Can you do that another? I think we'll have to do that another time though, because I'm in. We're now into our next 20 minutes.
Oh, you've unmuted.
Nearly time for the timer.
Yeah, you definitely need some audio adjustment with your microphone.
Oh,
Well, you can hear me shuffling my cards.
oh.
Oh, we've nearly been going for an hour. It's rather warm in here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn the aircon on?
It's going to be really noisy on the live stream. Can I just finish off the live stream first? I know the timer's about to go. Oh, it didn't make any sound. It's gone off. And it didn't make a sound. Okay, that's our 20 minutes up. That was annoying. Right, let's go back into the live stream page. Oh, David Lloyd, Ellie's dad. Hello. Hi, so this is just kind of experimental, really. I wanted to see whether it helped me to study by being on a time, being accountable, sort of having other people there. I've had a few people drop in and out as I've been over the last hour. 50 minutes. I actually found it really calming, but in that I knew there was someone watching me. It sounds strange. I don't know if it. So, do you think this is something that's useful? Should I do it more often? Just to share a little bit of what I've been doing. I've just been reading a section on how to write engagingly, specifically about academic writing, but I think Orwell's checklist, which comes from his 1969 Politics in the English Language, never use a metaphor, simile, or other figure of speech which you are used to seeing in print. In other words, don't use cliches. Never use a long word where a short one would do. Yeah. If it is possible to cut a word out, always cut it out. And that's definitely how I sort out word counts. I always end up with an essay well over word count. And I end up going through it sentence by sentence, going, how can I say this more concisely? And never use the passive when you can use the active. However, I find that Microsoft Word takes this to the ridiculous. And I write, particularly when I'm writing stuff where a lot of it needs to be in the passive. And you go to do the spell check, and all it keeps telling you is, oh no, passive voice, consider revising. There's also a number of other writers. Diana Athill, who just said, cut everything that's superfluous. Which I think is very incredibly concise. 3-word advice, which I definitely will use. This one was really interesting. Jonathan Franzen said, the reader is a friend, not an adversary and not a spectator. I think that's really important in that thinking. It's not about me hammering my point home. It's not about me showing off what I can do. It's about actually communicating in a way that's useful. So that's really interesting. And Jeanette Winterson, I think, has the comment that absolutely sums up what I was doing with this live stream, which is turn up for work. Discipline allows creative freedom. Never stop when you are stuck. I think that is incredibly hard not to stop when you're stuck. But that idea of turning up, keeping going, and I think that's something I need. That's something I find really hard, actually. So I think doing the occasional study live stream might be a good way of doing that. I mean, there's only been, compared to some of the live streams that I've seen, is a very short one. I hadn't actually set up an amount of time that I planned to work for. But I think limiting it to an hour is probably quite sensible. Is anyone else doing any different jobs? Please comment in the comments if you are. But I don't know, it's has it been useful for you just to sit and watch me reading from my screen? It's a very strange experience. It's a different experience, but it really gives that sort of co-working feel and seems to have really amused Eddie. Which, of course, that's what the summer holidays for. The summer holidays are there for amusing your teenage child. But yeah, interesting. It's been really nice, and I've got three people on stream. I know one of them's Eddie. But I'm going to stop in a moment, and I think I'm going to try and do a short live stream at least every day. There's so much other things to do to get my assignment done. I'm beginning to really feel the pressure now. I mean, I've known about this assignment since April. And with one thing and another, it's just sort of delayed and delayed and delayed. I've basically got next week to do it. And that's a 4,000 word assignment by, well, the submission day is the 29th of August, but I have got to get it done before then. So whilst I've done I've done a fair bit of the background reading, but I haven't done the really in-depth reading. I don't know whether it'd be quite interesting to use YouTube as a way of helping me to think about what I'm learning, or I don't know. But thank you, anyone who's watching. Thank you so much. I have really appreciated the few people that just popped in and said hello. It's been really nice. Oh, I see we're picking up new people. I've now got 4 people. Hello, who's there? Yeah, so I think maybe I need to think about timetabling
someone left.
Some live stream. I think I'm going to think about timetabling some live streams, study times. It's quite a nice way to do it. Won't always be in the living room. You'll get introduced to my study as well upstairs. I think the other thing about opening your home to other people is it makes you aware of what's around you. It was quite nice right at the beginning where Eddie came over and started tidying away some of the bits and pieces that were just beside me on the sofa. I think that's part of what I hopefully can get out of doing live streams. So the things I do need to do is I need to learn how to bring up a timer on screen. But that's Eddie says he knows how to do that.
Yeah, because I do.
Okay, you're going to have to show me how to do it then. But just thank you so much for anyone who's dropped in or out, or who might watch this on replay. It's been a really interesting experience, and I think it's one that I will carry on. And I think I need to timetable it for longer periods of time. And out of this hour, we've done 40 minutes of studying. It's not bad. Not with the amount of just faffing around working out how this goes. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Eddie. You gonna say goodbye?
Goodbye. Goodbye, all the 3 other people who are watching. Goodbye to each and every one of you.
Bye.
Goodbye, all of the 2 people other than me who's watching.